Excited now to check in with our favorite Michigan Wolverine by way of Rushville Industry High School, Manny Plater, 2016 graduate who was off to a fantastic start this year. His indoor season was just insane. I think I counted 3 wins, Manning, and a third place finish at the Big Ten Championships. What kind of clicked, went right for you this year?
My coach is great. My teammates have been great, and we are kind of in a system that you usually get exponentially better as you put years into his system. So I think it was kind of the perfect timing for me to start making these kind of big jumps, and it was really great. It paid off, like you said. I got some wins. I was 4 inches away from winning the Big Ten championships with my throws, so really put myself in a good position. I couldn't really be more happy. Obviously you want that win, but given my jump from last year to this year, I was pretty excited with how it turned out.
Did you feel like you had momentum going into the outdoor season just based on where you were?
Yeah, of course. Given my last year's season, my outdoor statistically is usually better than my indoor. So I was really feeling like I was in a really good place to not only contend for a Big Ten medal and hammer, maybe win the thing, but also place somewhere middle of the pack or top 3 in discus even, because those are my 2 outdoor events.
What was the adjust like with the hammer? Because that's not something you had a whole lot of working familiarity with coming out of Rushville, obviously.
Yeah, as you know, the state doesn't really, we don't really throw it anywhere. So it was interesting. Obviously, it's a kind of the footwork and everything's not really like anything you've ever done before or in any other sport or anything. But I was lucky enough to have a really good hammer coach, Jerry Clayton, also from the Rushville area, who's coached numerous throwers and field event athletes to national championship caliber athletes. So I think getting in his system and really just pretty much doing what he was telling me was all that I needed to do to become the type of hammer thrower that I am.
From the standpoint of your disappointment level, I'm sure it's off the charts, just like it is for everybody. But this has kind of really put you in a good spot moving forward. Is there an evolution?
Yeah, of course, you work, years of your life to try and get to that point to put yourself to be an All-American or go, throw at the national level. And then, in my case, I've got there and started warming up like the first day, going through my regular practice routine. Then our coach came over and pulled the plug and told everybody we're going home. So, that kind of hitting you all at once, thinking you got there, you finally made it to the top or, the top level, and then having that all kind of stripped away from you and having your outdoor season, also stripped at the same time was a lot. But it's something every athlete in the NCAA is facing right now. And so we're all just trying to do our best. I'm still training. I'll have a 5th year, so I'll be coming back and competing again. So I've just been training, in a sense, like nothing happened, even though generally around this time of year, I'd be at the Big Ten championship meet, getting ready for our championship phase for outdoor season. But, we're all just doing what we can. It's been good enough for all.
So set me up with that red shirt works for you. Where did that come from? Is that part and parcel to this, or was that earlier in your career?
Oh, earlier, my freshman year on campus, I redshirted. So I was going to have this year regardless of COVID-19. So potentially, if I wanted to take it, or other athletes in my scenario that didn't have the redshirted year, they could have an outdoor season for next year because of the virus.
How close are you to getting the major done? Because I know that was a big part of the Michigan decision as well.
Right. Yeah. Obviously, going to Michigan was not only about athletics but academics. Being such an academic school. I actually graduated Friday with my undergraduate degree, so pretty happy there. So I'll be
congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I'm applying to grad school at the University of Michigan for my 5th year. And that's what I ideally will be having and going back and competing with working on a graduate degree.
So with one more season left to go, obviously you touched on it, the jump from last year to this year. The goals are going to be pretty high for you moving forward. Just how cool is that to know that, because I know you touched on it, there was a period of adjustment. How cool is it to see all of that hard work really pay off at a level that when you pledged to Michigan, I think you talked openly about, hey, I would chase these really outlier goals, and now you're on the cusp of them.
Yeah, I think every athlete, especially some people maybe in my situation, going to a big school like that has a sense of doubt, like, will I ever get this big, or will I ever be able to accomplish these goals I've set in front of me? But I think this is really just all my goals, and the idea of accomplishing them finally is a testament to the hard work I've put in, and also the work of our staff and our coaches and my teammates and everything, it really kind of molded together. But I mean, going into this next season, I mean, my goal really is not to lose a meet. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like I kind of missed out on a really good outdoor season I could have had. So, I mean, really, I'm trying to strive for perfection in this next year, kind of show what I've been working towards for all these 4 years, and really kind of let it all culminate into something, great, hopefully, and accomplishing, Big Ten championships and All-American status, and hopefully in Hammer, considering the 2020 Olympics got pushed back to 2021, if I'm going to be where I think I can be in the Hammer, I might have a chance to make Olympic trials actually next year.
That's incredibly cool. That's going to be exciting as well. I mean, just incredibly exciting.
Yeah.
From a standpoint, and I'm not doing my job if I don't ask you this, Manning, but you're a kid from Rushville Industry at Michigan. You look across the conference at Iowa, you got Jordan Johnson, Quincy High, and Elijah Barnes from Fort Madison. It's almost like old home week when you know Big Ten meets, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. At the indoor Big Ten championships is the first time I actually got to see Jordan in the Hawkeyes uniform. So that was cool. I said hi to him. What's up? He's gotten a little bigger since the last time I saw him in high school. But it's really exciting to see these kind of guys from our area competing and hopefully succeeding at this level. I mean, I'm sure Jordan's going to be a great athlete for Iowa. And, great discus thrower. He seemed to show some prowess and weight in the hammer as well. So should be exciting to see. But I mean, it's really a special for people like us to go at this level and hopefully perform at a high level and compete against, athletes from all around the world, really, in these high performing programs.
Your dad was incredibly good at this as well during his college career. How much you kind of still rely and bounce things off him? I know you have some of this coaching in the world, as you touched on, but having that resource, what's that meant to you over the course of your career, Manning?
I mean, yeah, I mean, knowing a guy, I mean, coming from Rushville, I mean, my throws coach, didn't throw at college, he's a great guy. I love him, supported me throughout. His name's Tim Painter. Wonderful guy. But I'm largely, especially in discus, my dad was my coach, for track and field. But he wasn't really. I mean, he threw at Millikan University, Division III, and he was their record holder until future Olympian Lance Brooks broke their discus record. But he was largely self-taught as well. So I mean, he instilled in me everything he knew, and we worked together to try and figure out what worked for us. But I mean, when your coach is self-taught as well, like, you don't really know if what you're doing is right or so there was a lot of change when I went to college, a lot of trying to break old habits, and that sort of thing. But I mean, my dad, my family, my mom, my brother, my support system, they've all meant the world to me, really. I mean, they've helped me any way they can. They've allowed me they pushed me to go big, go to Michigan. They said, it's an amazing opportunity and stuff like that. I mean, really, they've done everything and more that I could have ever asked for them, and I love them for it all the more.
Good job, good sir. I appreciate everything. Only hang up on our end. Your video, for whatever reason, will not go through my email. I don't know what the deal is. So is there any other place I might be able to snatch that? Is it on like the Michigan website or anything to throw from the Big
my
Ten?
throw?
Yeah.
I can try and find another way to give it to you. I don't know if there's another way. I mean, it's
do you ever use WeTransfer at all? Have you ever done that?
What is it?
WeTransfer.
How do you?
Which you just send it by email, but it just sends the file kind of and converts it that way. So if not, no big deal. I got tons of video of you, but that I was trying to get that throw, and it just the Outlook stuff, it'll block it, and it's just frustrated the heck of me in the last couple of days.
Oh yeah. The only way I know is we share videos through like Drive, like Google Drive and all that, like putting in folders. Would that we even be able to try that? I haven't.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that. Like I said, WeTransfer is kind of like that as well. So either way, whichever one. If not, don't even worry about it, 'cause I'm good. I got lots of high school stuff. I got your pictures and everything. And so congratulations on graduations.